Alright, we're getting things set up. 1 second. Alright, I think he's knocking at the door already. I don't have that. We're just a smidge late. Why does it take so long to get everything set up? Like putting all the pins, getting all the music. If anybody has any like Christmas lo-fi copyright free. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Christmas lo-fi Twitch music. Okay. How long is this? 47 minutes? Perfect. For today's stream, it'll be perfect. Okay, please hold while I get everything set. Oh, Kaz is knocking. Grab the Kaz. Alright, grab this. Multitasking. I don't see Core. Where's Core? Social. Friends. Core? Coco, Oko, 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 Core. Okay. If somebody else has any copyright, well, this is Twitch. This is Twitch. This is the Twitch approved Christmas lo-fi. Okay, I'm trying to fix my life here. Unfortunately, we have a slight problem. See if I can fix this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. This could be a lot of crotch. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, well. Check, check. Okay. Everything seems to be functioning. Do you hear the music? Yes, you do. I'm assuming you do. I don't see it on this one. No. Desktop audio. Game. There it is. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. Yeah. I know you see a lot of crotch. Unfortunately, I can't get my place-based mover to work. I don't know how. This is the new computer, and I need to like place-based move down. And I have it installed. I just don't remember how to re-put it on the button. Okay, that's working out. Baby, it's cold outside. Anybody got snow in their area, by the way? By the way, hello. Happy Christmas, almost Eve. This is the Christmas podcast special. Welcome, everybody. Sorry I'm so fucking tall. How can I fix this? I wish Chi-Chi was here. She'd fix this in 2 seconds. Unfortunately, she's sick, everybody. Poor Chi-Chi. Send Chi-Chi your love. Does Zach know how to get here? Zach requested off of me, so... and I think they... Oh, wait. They might be lost. Go to Chipz's room at the top left! Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh. Shit. He ran off. Oh, you found it.
Yo, I came for the fanfiction talk. What's up, man?
You came for the fanfics talk? Welcome!
That's what...
Welcome!
Yeah, man! You got like a little room. I love this.
Yeah, you like
Why are you
it?
so tall?
Oh, well, I'm hovering a little bit. Well, this is the future Chipz. He's a little... Okay, my girlfriend also has this thing for really tall boys. And unfortunately...
Okay,
you know,
fair.
so she
I
makes me
respect
like,
the hustle, man.
yeah, the VR chat e-boy. She wants me to be a certain height, you know. I don't know. I don't get it. But, you know, here we are.
I love it. I love this little...
Oh, yeah, you like the
this little room.
shindigs? You like the shindigs? Yeah, we got the Christmas
it's cool, it's
music
cool, I
on. We're a
like
little festive. We got Seymour over there in the corner.
Oh, wait, do we? Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
oh, yeah, mute the game music.
Yeah.
And then we got this,
I gotta...
this on. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, if you respawn, you hit mute music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be...
Core, can you help me? Since I'm so dysfunctional. Hi.
Oh, damn.
Can you help me? I'm trying to figure out how to... Do you know how to get the play space mover to, like, do the thing? Oh, thank you for the subs. Whoa!
I hope you're
Damn!
talking to me.
Yeah, you know when you, like, go up and down? I'm hovering in the
Yeah,
air.
but have you used it before, or?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I have it installed. It's just I don't remember how to assign it to the button.
So you know your quick menu, the hand menu? Double tap that button and drag.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
Mm,
It's installed.
maybe it's... maybe... Open up your OVR advanced settings
Okay. +1!
and click motion settings. And is space drag checked for you?
Space dragged. Right hand. Yes, it's checked.
Are you double tapping and holding, or are you just double tapping? You have to double tap and hold to move around.
Maybe I'm just a moron. I'll try it again. Yeah, no, it just brings up the menu.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, it just brings up the menu. Oh, did I not talk? It just brings up the menu. Yeah, I might have to just call it and raise my camera.
You might have to set it.
Oh well. Well, fuck me.
Well,
Let's
what
just
you can
continue.
do is,
Are these crystal mics?
Yeah, they are mana crystals, baby. Let's go.
I love that.
Yeah, we gotta stay in character here. All right.
so in your what is it? It's in...
Can sit down here. I'm gonna be a little bit hovering. Hopefully my crotch isn't too much of a problem here. I might have to fix my camera though, because
Bro, I knew we were gonna be talking about fanfiction. Chipz is already bringing up the crotch, bro.
oh well.
Okay, so do you see
can't
where
get away from it, right?
Did you find the motion settings earlier?
Did I find the what settings?
The motion settings in OVR advanced settings.
Oh, it's okay. I think we're just gonna roll with this. I think you can handle looking at me like this, Core. I'll figure it out later. Thank you. I just now just need to get comfortable because we're gonna be here for a little bit. You know, it's conversation time.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god! And there's lots to talk about because boy, there's been a lot of stuff and not really enough time for anyone to really process what's been fucking going on. Really. just been stick and move constantly. All right, but before we do anything, I'm gonna grab this libation because, you know, and then do a little toast. This is Coke, by the way, just Coca-Cola. I'm not drinking any.
I'm upset that your like persona
What?
is like this cute cat, and it makes sense because Hoshi's also a cute cat, but I have to be in this like masculine wolf
Well,
voice.
well,
You don't like being masculine?
Bro, I'm what the Chips? I'm a walking femboy who shakes his ass on screen. What do you mean?
Wait, you can show Chipz the other avatar. I don't know if
What?
Show my.
you're.
Nah. I'm comfortable, man. If I
All right.
get back up.
All right. He's comfy. He's ready to go. I got my libation. I will give a holiday cheers. This isn't alcohol. It's just a Coca-Cola. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for coming on this day and chatting with me.
Cheers.
And
I got a drink.
yeah. You might need it.
Smart move on your part.
Yeah. If you need a second or whatever, just let me know. But we haven't really started.
Nah,
So.
I'm
I want to
sweet.
sit on the table.
Why would you want to sit on the table?
I'm gonna sit on the table.
No.
You
Okay.
pop off.
Alright, whatever. Alrighty. So, you don't think you can hear the music? Alright, I'll turn it up. I'm already getting complaints. Can you hear Zachary well enough? Here, talk to me, Zach. I'm gonna turn you up
Is that
just a smidgeroonies.
Hello, I'm Zachary. Can you hear me?
Alright. Alright, good. I just don't want to be too overpowering. Well, welcome to the V. We've been doing these for everybody. I don't know if you've caught in any of these, but we're just gonna be chatting.
I've not.
lightly.
This is my first V.
Oh boy. Well,
First of you.
What does the V stand for? What does that mean?
Look, vampire.
Is that really it? Is that,
no,
No,
this right here.
There's also the V-neck.
V. It's
Oh.
a deep V. But yeah, I guess V. I mean, it's multifaceted. I guess really. Call it
I thought
clever.
V's
right,
were
maybe?
only singular. But only had one facet.
Well, we're talking about vampire and the deep V. I mean, and it could also mean other things. I mean, it just means so many things.
What other things?
Core.
Yeah, what other things, Chips?
Hoshi, we're not getting into this right now.
Well, maybe
What?
they could brainstorm for you.
Brainstorm.
I
Okay.
need you to.
You want me to
Why- no, why
elaborate?
don't put this on me. No. I think everybody here needs you to elaborate on what else you could.
Oh,
I mean, it could. I mean, maybe
What
it's
the
V
V
for
could stand
vendetta,
for.
V for vindictive, V for very
You got a vendetta
vivacious.
against me? Is that why I'm here?
V.
Oh my god.
Listen, ever since the plan, man. Been watching. You threw me across the room. Okay, not by on accident. It's just a heated moment of passion.
Whoa, where? What have I been invited to?
The V.
An intervention.
Passion. Yeah.
I think
one of those.
I think you're getting caught up in the words here. Okay.
You haven't shown off the other room to a guest yet.
You want him to be the first?
Do you
Does that
want to be the
require me having to
first?
get up?
He's comfy. He's comfy.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there how long are we going for? Cause like can we do like a segment where it's like
Yeah,
a
we could
show off room
segment later. Yeah, later. We'll do it later.
He
Yeah.
wants to see the room.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I kind of do want to see them.
All right. We could take him to the room later. Okay. Well, welcome, Zach. Well, tell us a little bit about your backstory, please. Honestly, to be fair, everybody's got their own POVs, and we really don't get a time to really get the whole thing. I think most I know about your character is you are from some damn lighthouse. And
Yep.
you don't like vampires, which makes sense because there was a bad group of vampires, and that's pretty much all I got. And you had a bad upbringing.
Yep. Oh God, I'm really gonna have to go into it. Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't, yeah, you can
wasn't-
TLDR it, you know.
I
you
wasn't
don't-
prepared.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, but you basically
it's a
did it,
deep
man.
V.
I'm
So you gotta go deep too.
Well, I mean, you could give a couple
I'm an-
names and then, like, you know, like just a little bit more than what I just gave. I gave a shit show of a backstory.
My God, when we first joined like Ascension, it was so much different then, and like making lore then.
Yeah.
Like I feel
Yeah,
like I
well-
could totally rewrite Zachary now. But so we
Yeah, I
started
get it, I
with-
get it.
Oh my God, Travis, who is like
one.
a Kitsune that took in ye old Lila and Zach when they were like young children, when they like
Okay.
escaped from
Okay.
captivity from the vampire group called the Blooded, which is like
That's what they were called, the
A sub-
Blooded.
a sub-faction of edgy vampires that don't like the way that the council do things, and you know they're breaking the rules and stuff, and if they ever get caught, then
Did we
they're
meet any of the
basically
Blooded
donezo.
in Fallbrook?
Yeah, you met Evie, and that was it. She's just like a like a bounty hunter.
Oh, the one
basically,
that you
for
played,
them.
right? I think.
Yeah, the red dress.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Is that the same one that we met in the field right before? I remember when we were going to Fallbrook, there was like a couple like days where we
At
encountered.
the camp.
Yeah, at the camp.
Oh yeah, that just
yeah,
that didn't
shit.
happen
All
long
right,
ago.
all right, all right. So that was when we first met Evie. They were part of the Blooded, and now are they like good or bad Blooded?
Who, Evie?
Yeah, or is all Blooded the bad Blooded?
I'm pretty sure all blooded is a bad blooded. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, circumstances, you know, life, gray area.
Yeah, I mean the cast at the time didn't really indulge into her, and I mean, like, why would they? They don't really know who she is. So I mean, there was no really like changing her personality when I played her at the time. It was just
Fair.
she came there for a job and got the job done, kind of thing. And
All
left.
right. Fair, but I interrupted. Continue.
No, it's cool. Yeah, escaping captivity from the Blooded, on the run, and then eventually just kept running until they got to the lighthouse, because I believe on the map we said that the Blooded's encampment was very close to the lighthouse at the time, and they just ran in that direction until they came across Travis, which is like their pseudo-father, who took them in, catered to them, and then, oh god, if my memory serves me correctly, Travis was like, I want a better life for you and your sister, so he shipped them off to Ascension to give them an opportunity at experiencing life, which they never got before. To grow up with others and not be secluded and trapped. And yeah, that's kind of like the beginning of Zachary's story, and then we get into like the more details of like why he's got the whole messed up werewolf side of him, like he's not natural like the other werewolves. I believe, you may correct me if I'm wrong, but in our lore that we've created for werewolves, like full-blooded werewolves are very rare, where like half-blooded werewolves are like more common, right?
If they've been bitten and stuff, yeah, so most of them have been passed on, except for like some of the Melar sect up north, I believe, in the yeah, and they're like feral, like full blood, close to their side, yeah.
Storm full-blooded?
Zach,
That's a good question.
he was a full-blooded.
Yeah, I think he was.
Melar
Yeah,
wolf.
that's why he
Yes,
was. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it was so aggressive. It just takes a strong witch to tame it.
Yeah, does it now?
Well, you saw the happy ending, right?
I actually didn't get a chance to see that. How'd it go?
But did you see Garm's
Wait, what?
end? Oh.
What? Oh, wait, you didn't see this?
Oh, you don't know what happened to
You
Garm.
had to elaborate.
Okay, well, I don't have all the deets, but basically, he was kind of forced into helping the witch with some stuff, at the tail end.
Oh, right.
And now
Yeah.
he's like force
yeah.
kind of service to this witch. I mean, it's a Dommy Mommy witch, basically, with we have a Ronnie situation, man, if you've ever played Elden Ring.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know he, like, had to commit his existence to her. That's news to me. I remember we all.
Well, I don't know
went there.
about existence, but,
Maybe,
Stockholm
maybe a
Syndrome, Sorry, all of our
I kinda wanted
fantasies.
Garm for myself.
Oh, that. Fair, you still might got a shot. You gotta steal her. Gotta steal her for the witch.
I should have guessed this with how much he just really wanted to. There's scenes with Garm
What do you
where
mean? Big werewolf guy? Come on now.
All right. Well, to get some of it out of the way, just to leave it in the dust. So I mean, a lot of times we run into situations in RP where like we just kind of have to stick and move. What was your story for segueing out of for your brother sister stuff? Just so everyone knows.
What do you mean? Like
Story wise, like where did they go and like how does it all correlate?
like as in, oh god, like where are our characters like now? Like, because I believe.
Right. Yeah. So like
I think how Zach got to where he is now.
Correct.
Basically.
Oh, okay. Jesus, that's a long-winded question.
We've got a
I know
lot of
that-
time.
Most of the kind of meat of Zachary's backstory is really to do with like him thinking originally that he was just like a half-breed, right? Like a Gaia wolf. He didn't fully understand what he was, who he was. Like he hadn't been taught by his parents, so there's a lot about him that he just didn't understand. So coming to Ascension and being given the opportunity to like serve at the school and stuff has branched him off into different directions and places like Ironwood, which is like a small town, a boat ride away from the academy. I'm not sure where it is on the map, but it's kind of a town filled with half-bloods, primarily werewolves, rarely any humans whatsoever, very secluded, where Zachary met his tutor, who was a full-blood Malar wolf, who's been basically preparing him to step into the shoes of Malar. That's why he has the markings and things like that, because they wanted to make him into a vessel. And at Fullbrook, we very much like explored that storyline and like, trying to get rid of them.
the
That's how all
tattoos
the
then,
stuff
where are
gone
you now
happened.
with those?
Well, the effects of them, because we did a whole ritual with the witch. That's what we did with Garm and Cecil's character. I forgot their
So you
elder
were
wolf's
there.
name. I can't remember. Yeah, I was. And we met Malar and spoke to Malar, which was like a huge thing for Zachary. Like meeting your god, or what you think is your god, talking to you. Be it if it
I didn't
was
know that
actually
happened.
Malar, or the darkness and disguise of Malar. I don't fully know, obviously, but Zachary's assuming it's actually his god.
Right.
I remember he was disappointed and all this, and was like, I gave you an opportunity, blah blah blah, and you throwing it away. He was disappointed, but he prioritized keeping himself alive and not becoming a vessel for something he didn't fully understand.
So is
Yeah, the
Zach at this
markings
point
and
still
their-
a follower of Malar then, or is his is it now just kind of
Yeah,
okay? Well,
he's still a strong believer of like, wanting to Malar to be painted in a different light. Like how Gaia is this known figure for like peace and nature and nurturing and things like that. He wants Malar to be beside her statues with his
and
own.
so if your
meanings and
god
ambitions.
doesn't turn out to be everything that you hoped he would be, and just like your whole meeting your heroes kind of thing usually is a letdown, what would Zach then do? Like, would that shake his foundation?
God, I think I did go through this, but God, coming back from Fallbrook, we really did not get time, or at least the character did not get time to really process this. There's a lot of turmoil with Vanguard at the moment. Like, you know, the Academy was under attack. The barrier has gone off, like, I think 3 or 2 times since we've been back.
Too
You
many,
know, the
yep.
tree. Yeah, tree creatures on the outside of the barrier. Yeah, oh my god, and this shit with Jamie. I really didn't
Oh
get
my
time
God.
to process anything to do with myself. But,
No one knows what's
it
going
did
on.
shake
It's just
back.
everything's happening so quickly that no one just knows what. Things are just getting left. Yesterday's news is too late. Old news. We got to move on to right now, and so anybody that wasn't around or didn't get anything regurgitated has no clue. Some didn't even know James got socked. And they're finding out now. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's old news, bro. Old drama. We've moved on." Well, that obviously put a strain on the whole Vanguard, though. Jamie is completely, like, doesn't... I don't know if he likes anybody. We had him on the show, and, yeah, his list was very, very slim on who he really...
Short list.
Yeah, it's very, very short. And the funny part is, I think the one person that he did identify with in Vanguard was, it was Tia, right? But I don't know how, like, is Tia really the only one that's trying to go to bat for Jamie? Or is that just now a burnt bridge as well?
Does he have a gun for you too?
What? Does he have a gun?
Don't fucking worry about it.
You gonna shoot me, man?
Nah, dude, we're just having a conversation.
Is that something?
It's just a
Is that
conversation.
something your girlfriend's into as well, or?
What? Hey, don't bring
sorry.
her into
Yeah,
this.
that's bad.
Don't bring my girl into this. Alright, buddy, capiche?
My bad. Okay, man. All right.
Oh my
understand.
goodness.
I understand. Just saying, boss. I'm sorry.
Good. Good.
I'd say. I mean, I can't speak on behalf of like any of Vanguard, but I think for the most part, a lot of us are like very much torn. I think the only person that has like fully decided their stance on Jamie is myself and possibly Iris, but yeah, I mean, we've all I feel in character we've all tried to like help Jamie, and that's why Zachary was so upset, because I feel like my character really changed a lot of himself to fit what Jamie needed in Vanguard. And you know, everyone could say ifs and buts and have their own opinions and stuff. I can only know my own character's intentions, right? But yeah, that's why he was so like livid, is because I like Vanguard before the stuff that happened at Fallbrook really felt like it was in place, and we finally figured out all of our troubles, and we had Vanguard meetings every day, and we were joking around, having fun, and then the stuff with Jamie just really took a hit.
I mean, Vanguard
a lot of
used
us.
to be the
Big
joking
hit.
squad. Like, you guys
Yeah.
used to be the jokesters. There would be an event, a fire, and it was all fun fire. It wasn't drama fire. Now you guys have fallen to shit. Like, everyone's morale is just in the shitter.
Yeah, I literally had this conversation. I had arguments with Vanguard members about this. I was like, verbatim what you said. I think it was one of our last episodes, in fact. I was like, listen, we're not the squad that we used to be, and like, it's because all of us are not putting in the effort for one another. Where I remember the first days of coming to the academy when Vanguard would literally sit up in the library tower for like 2 hours talking, and we used to be like pissed off of one another because we wouldn't like, we spent too much time with each other and we didn't get to mingle with like other people around the school. And just
Right.
Vanguard, Zachary was very reminiscent of all that. And yeah, he's trying.
Right. Yeah.
Trying
Well,
to
well.
bring it back.
bringing it back. I mean, but part of it is you guys have gone through some shit. Everyone's gone through shit at this point. Like, you guys have all changed,
True.
and you can't really be the same people anymore. You guys know each other. You guys have gone through things. Like, as you're joking, you're gonna remember a past moment. Like, for Jamie is never gonna view you in the same light anymore. Every
context
action
is different.
Yeah, everything has changed now. Everything is changing, and the more you are around somebody, the more you're going to make decisions, and those are going to have consequences, and or not necessarily just a reaction of some sort, and that changes your relationship with everybody around you. And I think that's what we're seeing, especially with long-term characters in RP like this. It's kind of an interesting watch, which I think, interesting enough, is why I think sometimes we see a lot of alt characters for some, because this can be hard to RP sometimes, right? Like, this is serious and sometimes depressing things. Like, I'm going to have to show up where I don't really like all these people right now. I want to sock them, in fact. Well, how do you navigate that? I mean, do you like? Do you think this is a struggle for other RPs, or is it just ours because we've been going through so long?
Oh God. Man, that is I feel like Ascension kind of has its own method, and its method is like the style of Ascension is it is a drama driven RP, right?
True.
And like
Yes.
when we don't have things to do, like missions every single day, like what's the next thing to do? We got to talk to one another, we got to communicate, and when you're doing that every day, like, you know, you're gonna start to get on each other's nerves. I think.
True.
In character. And like you grow like an expectation of one another, right? You're like, I've seen you for 3 years. I expect you to wake up to end the day like this. But then when you go on missions and you haven't seen people go on missions for like a while, and they do something completely different to what you expect in the social side of Ascension, you're like,
right.
Whoa, where the fuck is this person? So I think a lot of like what we're experiencing is I feel like there's a lot of new Ascension characters that haven't really had an opportunity to go on the big missions, and I think
True.
for them this was their big first mission, right?
It was a
I'm pretty
doozy.
sure. So like, yeah, a lot of this is new for us as well. So as much as I'm like, I expect you to be like this, I'm also just learning what they're like for the first time in these environments, which I thought was really interesting.
True. Well, do you think that with the new people that the culture's changed, or is it just that the old folks are getting jaded?
I think a lot of people. I think people have been doing this for a long time, and that's okay. Like, I'm really excited that we're inviting new people in. I think that will really, like,
sick.
exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I think it will really change like the foundations of Gang RP. It's something that I love to do in my role plays. Sorry, go ahead.
When was the last time we got people?
Recently, we had Tia and that whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jumbi
It was
and
just before
what's
we
the
left
other
for
one
Fallbrook, it
didn't.
feels
They,
like,
they
right?
didn't make out, but yes, right before Fallbrook. Yep. But we need.
You're talking about your other RP?
I was just saying, like, a lot of the role plays I run is just like open, right? So like anybody can join. You make a character sheet, and then you're just in. So like I meet new people every single day that I wouldn't expect that I'd meet, and they like change how I role play all the time. And I think that for Ascension, like us meeting new people, I think will really broaden our horizons of like what we can do. And
Well, we had a glimpse of that with Jumbi, though we had a lot of resistance with that character. I thought it was hilarious. If you ever watched their RP, it was slapstick.
I love them too.
Fucking hilarious, absolutely. But people hated that character, and but they brought a nice mix to the table. And I know I always bring this up, but the mix was interesting. Like you said, bringing in new people, new styles of RP, it forces people to learn how to get outside of what we're so used to being like. someone comes up and says a joke, and then like their instant response is, "Peasant, train up and get better. Face me in the arena tonight at dawn." Like, bro, calm down. You know, like Jesus Christ.
I think Ascension has a good mix. Like, we have our days where we're just like completely off our rockers, and then some days.
True,
it's, like,
true,
we
yeah,
rock it.
yeah.
I think it's really
Yeah.
dependent on like how.
But
people
there's
are,
so
because
more-
this Rider,
it's
you
few-
never know what you're gonna get with Reed.
True.
It's like, is this character gonna be like edgy Rider today, or?
But
like,
everyone's been so
super
depressed
serious,
lately.
Not serious.
For fucking 6 months
Yeah,
straight. That's real time. 6 months real time. No jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, definitely.
We need the beach episode back.
Oh, amen. I missed the beach
Yeah,
episode.
a beach episode in the north.
Oh my, yes.
Yeah, Hot Springs. We were talking
That
about
sounds
it.
awesome.
Right?
But yeah.
Oh, wait, that sounds awesome. Wait, really?
I'm actually so excited for the North stuff.
Yeah, the north will be fun.
I've been gossiping with my own chat a bit about it.
Uh-oh. So what are your expectations? What do you think's going to happen in the north?
Well, I mean, me and you have already been kind of cooking.
But, well, yeah.
With-
Oh, yeah, true.
yeah,
besides
yeah.
that.
I mean, Augusta's like a part of my squad, so a lot of like the exposition or like the build up, I kind of get from their character, and I kind of already have like this expectation, I suppose, of like what I'm gonna see. I feel like we're gonna see like Frost Wolf packs. I feel like we're gonna see like her kingdom being assaulted by whatever army she's been fighting. I think there's oh god, I know there's like a darkness artifact or a general out in the north. I think.
Well, yeah, he's the one that he declared war on everyone. So basically,
right.
You were there when he
he's
was
the guy that came in.
Were you there when he escaped?
Yes.
So we went. We went down to the door, and a big guy in armor. He's like, down. Krita was there, and then we all just got shoved to the ground, and then he like walked out
Oh.
when one of the seals broke.
Oh.
Was
not
that
actually sure.
part?
Don't worry, it was only
It's
like
been so
10 years
long.
ago.
He was. Yes, you were there. Yeah. Okay. So.
I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, just to give you a backstory, all right, because I know it's hard to keep up. The door, right? We've been there like multiple times now, like I think 3 or something in the span of how many years? Not that many.
Was
So
this the one where we got the key from the library and then we moved it?
that was at the end of the year. Yeah. So when we with the lights shut off and the thing went down, and then we then unlocked the Chipz convinced everybody to unlock the darkness door, and that's why everybody hated him since then. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was there.
Yeah.
I do remember.
Yeah. And and we went down there, and then we set the darkness general free. And since then, from year 1 till now, he has been. First, he traveled. I've been playing it out on the board, by the way. He had a certain path that he traveled, and then he tapped on whatever's, and that's what the breadcrumbs that we might have been seeing. And then he made his ways to the north, and then now he's full on assaulting. He's amassed all his forces, and he's ready to smash. He's right outside going, "Da-da-da-da, we're gonna raise your shit tonight. Get fucked." And now we're all panicked. There was actually, unfortunately, because of a lot of, that sucks, because, Emo got smashed with
Sacked.
that fucking stupid fraud thing with Twitch.
Oh my god. There's a lot of that going
That's
on.
still going on, right?
Yeah, he's still banned, so, but we had a video.
Before the
He can't
break is
join us,
over.
can he?
We recorded a video.
He can't join us because if he's on. Oh, did he?
Yeah, all of us. We recorded a video. We were gonna release it alongside the finale and things. But we just needed a little bit more time but then all that stuff happened. Now it's just, I don't, but yeah, basically we took a video of like all the different areas and like them getting fucking declared war on and whatever. It was gonna be cool. It was gonna be an additive, but free emo. Sorry.
Free emo.
Hashtag free emo.
Yeah, right. Oh no, I saw on Twitter, Elon Musk, he says no hashtags. It doesn't work with the algorithm. In fact, he'll get mad.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, don't use hashtags.
I don't use Twitter
It's
anymore,
antiquated. True, I don't either. Well, I peruse. I don't actually post. It's better news source.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Blue Sky.
I like unfiltered news, and goddamn is it unfiltered. But you get a lot of shit too.
True.
But anyways, to the north we go, and it should be fun. It's going to be a little bit cold, but most of us are going to need to get some winter outfits, though I think you are probably good.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just put on a scarf or something.
Ah, there you go. Woolly mammoth. Well, so your squad is in shambles. How do you think you're going to perform then? Obviously, we're going to be deploying to the north, so I mean, Augusta's going to be pulled aside. I'm going to be honest, they are a wreck on a normal battle day. How the fuck are they going to be there?
I was kind of hoping that Augusta would take the reins in the north, because that's like,
He's gonna
You know-
lock
it,
in.
right?
That could be the
This is
lock-in
her
period.
moment.
You
Like,
know what? You're right.
Yeah, I'm totally trusting her with the reins of going to the north. Like, I didn't actually expect to lead all that much when going to the north, which helps with some things that we've got cooking. But I expect
True.
Augusta to take up a lot of the reins. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So then, if Augusta might be taking up the reins, what's Augusta's like feel on your squad right now? Does she hate Jamie as well?
I don't know. Augusta's a hard one. Iris is very clear about her opinions. At least when she talks to Zachary. I know that she's had conversations with Tia, and then also been kind of like on Tia's side about things, with like feeling bad and understanding. So I'm not sure. Augusta just goes along with it. She's like, I told my squad that I don't want us to associate with Jamie until he like figures himself out.
Oof, you excommunicated him.
And yeah. And Augusta
Goddamn.
was just like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I don't know what goes on in.
If
Augusta's
somebody would have said "fuck you," I'm gonna not do that. Would you? What would you have said? Or you?
I said as Zachary, I said, like, I don't mind you being friends with Jamie. I don't know why you would. My opinion of you will change if you are friends with Jamie, but I'm not going to stop you at this given moment. Yeah.
Damn, dude, you gave them.
Cut me
I'll just
dry.
look like you are a piece of shit in my ass.
Hear that imagine?
I love Jamie. Okay, the shit he's done so far is like amazing RP, and I love it.
Yeah.
I wanted this. I wanted this drama in Ascension. We don't have enough like fists being thrown around. I want more.
Right. You mean non-killing fists? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I want people to fight without the fear of being expelled, which, I mean, I took the risk, and I was like, the headmistress was like, hey, listen, I understand, and I got
Well,
off
yeah.
the hook. I just had to clean some toilets.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Something.
The Linux thing shouldn't have gone as far as it did. To be fair, you know.
Linux?
Oh,
yeah,
when
that.
you got kicked, you know, and
the tower.
yeah, that shouldn't have got. That should have stayed in the realm of haha, and or just of altercation. But unfortunately, it didn't. Yes, because sometimes we're literally in an army situation. You don't think there's a little disagreements? Come on, we've been trained. You're lucky that they didn't pull a knife on you.
You kicked Jamie after you knocked him down?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
you did?
yeah.
You little fucking gang member, dude.
Yeah. The guard, can I just be clear? The guard just watched. It was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my
And then
corrupt!
after I kicked him, he was like, "Hey man, don't do that. Break it up." And he didn't even he didn't even really try. I could have kept going. It was pretty funny.
That's actually
Wait, we
amazing.
can't just watch a clip of that.
Dude, if
There
someone's
is a
got a
clip.
clip, please send the
is a
clip.
clip.
Well, I would love to
Alright,
watch
yeah,
that.
post.
Yeah, show the
send it to
evidence.
me
I
or
would love
something, I
to
don't
see. So, so you really firmly believe Jamie deserves to get the shit beat out of him. Now, do you think he's had enough shit beat out of him now, or do you still think justice needs to be served?
You want another go?
Man, I keep hearing horror stories about about his goals and ambitions. I forget who told me, but I remember we talked about it and they were like, yeah, his stance is still pretty much the same, and just Zachary wants that stance to change. He wants him to like be a little bit remorseful towards the person that he killed. I don't know if he is.
Yeah.
At least my character hasn't heard about it, but that's what he's hoping for. And if he hears about that, then there's that little glimpse of like, okay, maybe I can forget about this.
So, well,
Right,
that brings
we've
up.
got it here.
Oh, we have a clip. Okay.
Oh my god, you put it on the screen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you seen this, Chipz?
No, I have
You have
not.
to.
I'm so ready.
What?
Nope.
Oh my god.
To help you fit in.
Wait, is this part 2? Wait, is the other one first? That's
Yeah,
part
there's
2. Okay,
there's
one
two
moment.
parts. Yeah, there's two
Okay,
parts.
one moment. Let me get the other one.
This is post socked.
Ragdolled over there.
There's like my VOD, like when this was all over, my VOD was me like going to punch Jamie. It was like a perfect.
Beautiful capture
cut.
of the scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh god. Reliving this.
I want to hear it from your mouth. No one else's.
Because she was one of Lenora's.
Because you think, or you knew,
She told me herself.
and that justifies murder.
Was it murder?
What do you think it was? A mercy?
Why do you even care?
Why do I care?
Damn.
Because we represent something in this school, Jamie. I trusted you.
Damn. That was a follow through.
Match Vanguard for you to help you fit in. Fuck off.
Bullshit. You care
Bullshit.
about yourself and nobody else.
What's
You
going on
always
here?
have.
Oh god, his head is in kicking distance.
Congratulations. You get rid of the human you never wanted. Now go fuck off, you stupid dog.
Enough. Enough. Balls back. Enough. Back up.
We're about ready to American Psycho his ass, dude. Curb stomping.
Man.
God damn.
That was great.
Holy
I kicked
shit.
him twice. I thought I kicked him once.
Yeah, no, you were about ready to keep going.
You were gonna keep kicking.
I love that I only got in trouble for like beating up Jamie, but not like disrespectfully talking to the guards or whatever. I guess he didn't like rat on me at all.
No, we only heard that you punched him. And he's really only said that you punched him, too. He didn't say that you got down on the ground and the shit kicked in.
metal hand that you punched him with?
No, I punched him in my right.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, that would have been something else.
That might have been another murder.
Then I would have actually been expelled.
Oh my god, that was insane. You didn't hold back. Well, I think he knows how you feel. No wonder he's pissed off.
Yeah. You got that gruff to your voice there too. Goodness.
No, it was a good scene. It was a good scene. Solid scene. Yep. Those are the scenes you live for, you know. Yeah, those little.
Yes. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't come all the time. You need like all the circumstances to like line up.
True.
The guard didn't snitch.
I think people need to take more risks, you know, with their role play, and not feel scared to do something out of the norm.
I agree. I think
Change it up a little bit.
to be honest, and I'll call myself out. I think they're afraid that I'm gonna be upset, which I understand. Which I can totally understand. Yeah, I think I can. Like, I'll say no. But a lot of times, if you do something, I don't know how to word this. I think most people know how to play within the confines. They know kind of what's off limits and whatnot. But pushing boundaries is good, because you don't know sometimes. Sometimes, sure, we might have to pull back, but sometimes it works out, you know. And when it comes to plot stuff, Jesus, drive, bro. Like if you got a personal thing, drive your plot. Like, talk to a character, become involved. Like you can make like Jamie made his own little story with the Lieutenant Dan thing, right? Like with the vampire lady.
Yeah.
And goddamn, did that turn into a glorious disaster. That's the stuff we need right there. But it is brewing. So. And now, you brought up an interesting point. You're talking about Jamie, how this isn't acceptable in the academy, what we stand for. Now, are you aware, or is Zach aware of other students on the campus and how their war mentality is quite primitive in some regards when it comes to taking prisoners and or not? And does...
Are you like?
He's trying to say they're bloodthirsty.
There's a lot of bloodthirsty motherfuckers on this camp, and I'm not just meaning like. We're talking about we're talking last battle. We had human beings we were fighting, and people were relishing in disarming them and then disemboweling them, right? Like we're talking, we were getting evil here. So like, are we okay as a student body, or should we be worried?
I think, God. Yeah, I think we should definitely. I think Fallbrook really showed a lot of colors.
Yeah.
The vampire people really fucked us up. Just Fallbrook in general, just like really twisted some minds. And I think it really pushed the professors to their limits as well. Like students started to, more than ever that I've seen on a mission. I know we've had our spats and like the social aspect at the academy, but like at Fallbrook, we were just like outright at sometimes just like, you're bad at your job. Stop doing your job. I know. Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
the poor professors.
Yeah. I know that people were saying to like Blazeheart. It's Blazeheart, right? That's what Fire Seeker plays. Right.
Red hair.
That like he doesn't have a backbone. That like, you know, he means well, but he needs to speak up more. And he was taking on a major leader position a lot of the time. I think our professors fail us in a lot of the aspects of teaching us like when enough is enough. I think we always need a professor to be with us to be like, okay, that's enough. You know, we've done what we've came for.
Interesting.
The students always need a reminder of what they're doing, I think, or they just keep going and going and going.
Well, we ended up with...
That's my view on it.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. A lot of times the teachers are there to facilitate, and like since I was there, right, in leadership meetings, I think the students failed themselves. The students weren't the ones that... The students were the ones that came up with the plans, and they were driving. Yes, they were supposed to. That was the whole point. And the professors were taking what information they were given and then handling. But you have to also understand the professors, while they are professors, haven't. What's the word? When it comes to like darkness stuff, we are the professionals. That's what I think Kay was trying to say in his like thing about nothing left to teach. When it comes to darkness stuff, there is no one else. No one else knows about it. They think it's legend, and if they do know about it, they're either in cahoots with the Dark Order, or they're a small sect of people working to keep the institution, Ascension Academy, safe or whatever, right? And so we are the professionals when it comes to this stuff. So like, sure, they need to take some roles, but I think we're also at the point where, power scale wise, that we are now we're just as powerful as professors. I don't know if you notice this now. Like at this point, professors are students, students are professors. We are now together as one. There's really not much difference as far as that.
Yeah, I think a lot of us have like the mentality of like, we're kids and the professors are the adults, and then when we can't figure out something, we're like, adults, help.
True.
I think we need to. I think someone needs to like. I think your character,
Okay.
needs to drive home. Yeah, okay, needs to drive home a bit more that like, we're on the same playing field now. I don't know if that's actually been said yet in character.
We got to come back, but I think there was something in the works, but it got postponed, and then now, since we did some rigmarole with the cast, now it's a little bit different for plans. Basically, we're operating like an army now. I would say we're not really squad based, sure, but squads only last until we are in engagement. Then we become frontliners and flankers, really, and we break off into our core components, which is usually pretty much based around. I mean, just like anything, a plan is only as good as, and then like people get unlocked from their group, and it happens, and then they just hook up with another group, and then they follow that objective. As long as there's one objective and they're all accomplishing it, we pretty much work it out. Honestly, our battle tactics, I don't know if you agree, have gotten so much better. We're actually knocking it out of the park. We're flanking, we have our frontliners, like we got our ranged, we're cover
I
firing.
fucking hope so.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like 3 to 4 years.
It took us a long time to get here, but finally, I'm no longer worried. Because for when we first started doing this, I was always worried. We're supposed to be the heroes, but we're losing. Okay, but now we got a grip on it. Now it's hard to get us to lose, which sucks. Because I want us to. I really want us to get the feeling of loss now, but I can't get it. You guys are hard to press now.
Oh my god, Chipz. Listen, if you want the cast to lose, just give me another villain.
Oh my god.
We all remember Kari Town, right? I loved Kari Town's little story.
Kari Town was a great arc. I think Kari Town's up there with one of my Fallbrook, Kari Town, and God, what would be my third? Maybe one of the beginning missions. Would be.
And to be fair, we lost pretty hard in Fallbrook. I don't know what that was.
No,
I don't even think that was like leaving felt really demoralizing, which I think we got what you were wanting.
Yeah, well, we lost without
more like individual battles though.
We won battles, but we lost pretty much. Yeah, we lost a lot. Like, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't. Well, how do I word this? Yes, we did not make allies with Fallbrook, unfortunately, which was more of a side objective.
Really?
We didn't get the Necronomicon, and we ended up unfortunately destabilizing that whole region and costing a bunch of casualties. Many innocent lives died, but that's also because the vampires were pulling strings, and we fell off for it, hook, line, and sinker. They had us wrapped around their little politicking fingers, so it was unfortunate.
If you're wanting more like individual losses, I think like you training a more like dedicated DM team would be pretty cool. With the new wave of people that are coming in, there's like you should maybe do some like DM
Yeah.
You could tilt it
training,
more in
not
AOD's
just-
favor, yeah.
Yeah, so we
yeah,
have
and like have DMs be like, you're being pushed back, you're losing this fight, instead of us just being allowed to keep going until we win.
Yeah, well, you know, you try, but a lot of times it's like big numbers, big whatever, and then the bigger you go, the bigger they get, and then we have to wait a while. We found that time is how we gauge to beat you guys. For some odd reason, you guys only start taking casualties like after like hour 1 or something like that. So we have to fight for like 1 hour at least before like casualties start happening, which is fine. But that's just it gets sweaty after a while, you know.
True.
But no, yeah, Fallbrook was crazy. What were your favorite arcs?
Oh man, it is God. I feel like this is just like kind of egotistical sounding, but I love. I don't know if we can call it the Finn arc, but I loved those characters, and I loved that whole connection of getting to the darkness door, the betrayal, the build up, the conniving. Like it just, for me, that was my favorite. If we're talking more about mission wise, nothing can beat a Bagua. Like we had like deaths actually happen in a Bagua, and like on mission deaths is so jarring, and when someone dies and you still have to continue going on a mission, it's really impactful and it's really cool, and that will stick with me.
Fair.
I like the Bagua a lot. Yeah.
Fuck deaths, man. Sage. I don't know. Well, I agree. We do need more. So we do have a DM team. We've been trying to get most of it hook, line, and you know, a lot of it's numbers. We've been kind of low on numbers. So how we make up for it is, you know, we make the guys bigger. So it used to be fine with 10 to 15 people, but because we're better at battling, we need more. That's where we're at. That's just it. We can barely make you guys feel a dent if we don't do drastic maneuvers. The other thing is we wanted to wait until we get to wartime stuff to bring out the big explosions and the whatever to really make us like, you know, hit the deck kind of a stuff. But now we're getting there. We're getting there towards end game. Everything is going to be changing soon. So,
you know what I want? I want Conth to be playing StarCraft while we're fighting and have spawns and stuff and control.
All right. Well, we
I'm excited. I know we
different units.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I know we talked about some things for like the continuing and season 4 and stuff, and I'm very excited for the change.
Yeah. Well, you brought up the Finn arc, which honestly I really enjoyed the Kay and Finn story, and like the whole backstory, and like the whole shebang was fun. The betrayal and the sense of loss of friendship was fun to me. I like friendships stories, and like the losing and gaining of them is like fun for me. But like even more so than like a relationship story, because honestly I don't do those a million times over. But friendship ones are more heartbreaking because like I don't know, in real life, and you may or may not agree, but like having close actual just friends, not like lovers or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. You know, it's special because you don't get that many close friends, especially later in life, right? And so, you know, professors especially, like they're no longer in school. They're not making friends. Like these are work acquaintances. Their friendship making is pretty much over. And so like this was like their last line of like their past, and then losing it, like it just sucks, right? Like it was a sad story overall.
Old fogies.
Old fogies, and they weren't even that old. And that was a very sad
I did
story.
love those Monday missions.
I mean, I think we hit most of it, right? What was our girl's name?
Wasn't it Rose?
Yeah,
Or,
it was like it starts with an
Rosie?
R, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have to check the name.
We
later.
had this conversation before, and then we forgot last
Every
and we
time.
changed it again because we forgot.
Well,
What
it's
happened?
because. Oh, our backstory. We had a friend. It was a girl. There was something happened. Finn was doing stuff, and we all had friendship bracelets. Anyways, we were trying to remember her name. Listen, it's been so long. Okay.
True.
How long?
Oh my god, there was another mission that is like burned into my memory that I'll
Okay.
never forget. Was the first time I did a mission for Kay, and I think it was the first time I officially went on a mission with like Chipz 1-to-1, and that was like
Oh, that was sick.
my opinion. That was like my friendship moment with
Oh.
Chipz and Zachary, where we
Yes.
like Zaza bonded and stuff. And then I got to fight like the fucking avatar that you used that had like the anime thing.
Oh,
with,
it was
like, just
sick.
The black lines and that dude. Bro, I was nerding out so hard.
Oh, it was so
That
good.
shit was so cool.
That was like the one shot. Hal did an amazing job with that little one shot thing there. It was so good. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Yeah, it was very fun.
And then you ruined it.
Tisk tisk tisk.
I ruined it.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got to say for yourself? Okay, all right. What's your rebuttal? Did I ruin it?
What did I do? What do you mean?
Oh, so this is why we're really here. I see.
Yes. This is you and I. So I'm zooming in here. Listen.
Should we do this in the?
Listen here, sir.
Should we do this in the other room?
Fucking back it up.
Yeah, we should, huh? Come on, to the other room. It's
Totally.
What? What is happening? What is
it's time.
happening?
Come.
What is
Follow
going
us.
on? What?
I know. Ugh. That was comfy.
Let's roll this. What is this? What is this? Oh my. Your room's so tight. Whoa! What the fuck? Chipz?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, no. Okay. I'm a little worried about it. There's a.
Where did it go?
He just backed out into the. He backed out of the room on accident.
Oh my god! I exited the door.
Mm.
What's that? What the fuck is this? Is this the dungeon segment?
Yes, this is the dungeon segment. We're gonna have a serious conversation here. We're gonna need to get a chair for you, Carl.
Okay.
Where should we put it? So I can put it in. When I get my access to my computer, I gotta figure this stuff out. Maybe like right back there, like a little thingy, or maybe here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do that. All right.
Today we'll be over here.
Alrighty.
I'm really disturbed by this room.
Don't worry
Freaking
about
the
it.
fuck out.
All right. Listen, you fucked with a vampire, so we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay. Explain what I did.
What do you mean?
What did I do?
All right.
What do you mean I ruined it?
Okay, there was something called the plan. All right. Who orchestrated this
Okay,
plan
oh.
and why?
Okay. I orchestrated the plan because I thought it was a good idea, and then the professors were like, "Well, yeah, let's go." Are you talking about Fallbrook?
Yeah,
Where
and-
you decided to like.
What do you mean? I decided.
Throw me for a loop.
I threw you for a loop. You threw us all for a loop.
Yeah.
You put us down this narrative. So you're
What do you
saying
mean?
you
That
were
was
justified
the
in how you
plan.
treated me and my character?
This
I
is
think
all
so,
your
yeah.
fault.
You still feel justified?
What do you mean?
We should have sat on our
We
hands.
made a plan. And we went through that plan, and there were people that were executing the plan outside of Fallbrook. So I had to do it in a time limit, and you jumped in and you were all like, "Surprise,
You
bitch."
don't
And I was
care!
like, what the fuck?
We could have figured something out.
You surprised
You just needed to be
us with the
Zaza.
plan.
You needed to be Zaza, not Alpha.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah,
what do you-
also
wait.
you picked the worst episode to pull that shit.
Oh.
The episode where I'm not Zaza.
I'm supposed to know when you're having a bad day?
Well, are you my friend? Shouldn't you ask? Like, hey.
I
it's the
didn't
whole
know it
news
was your
today,
type of
Zaza.
month, dude. I didn't know.
Well, I didn't know it was your type of month either.
But what-
Apparently, you just.
What? No, I was just.
Yeah, you were having a fucking moment, and you just bro, you can't say this when like 3 of us walked in and we were fucking confused out of our minds. We were like,
Yeah, well,
what are you doing?
well-
Chipz? We had to beat the shit out of you.
What?
You're the one that didn't go
I
along
swear
with
you
it.
had
You
to
became
beat
an
the
emo,
shit out of me.
which I
That's
still
your response.
am, like, confused about.
He
but I
had
still haven't
he had
processed
to
how
beat the
shit
shit out of
happened to
me.
you.
Wait, okay, wait. Let's rewind. Let's rewind.
That's his response.
How did you come up with this plan?
You mean the plan that we all sat in the bar and went, okay. No, wait, not even. We had a leadership meeting about this, and Chipz was all like, I think this is a bad idea. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and then I all
understand, Chipz, but
yeah.
but the rest of us agreed that it's a good idea. The professors
Oh.
told me I had to go along with it.
Okay.
So,
Okay, are you ready for this?
bro,
Are you ready for this? I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm gonna
alright.
re-educate you. Okay, you brought that to the leadership meeting,
Yep.
and we denied
Okay, yeah.
your request in that leadership meeting, and then everyone thought that it was done at that point. No one thought it was gonna happen, and then you know what? We find out literally almost day of that shit is going down. No, it was the night before, and then it was execution day the next day. We got the rug pulled on everybody in that leadership meeting. It was lied to us, and then something else happened, and then we were told by professors that no, the people in the room agreed, and it was a good idea. The room? No one else was in the room at that point. It was a new group of people.
I'm pretty sure I got told as well on the day that it was happening. Like, they had a meeting without me. Like, I remember this. Like, I think it was Vina and a bunch of other people had a meeting without me where they decided to go along with a plan.
Okay, so
and
you
I
weren't
learned
part of
about it
that.
afterwards.
So you weren't part of that meeting.
No.
So you were only part of the first
What?
part. So Zach was only
Yes, yeah.
responsible for the first part. And then, all right, because
Yeah.
it was the second shadow government group that fucked us.
Yes, yeah.
Okay? That's
Yeah,
what
and I
happened.
was like, okay, I
Because-
guess we're doing the plan.
Okay, well that actually makes me feel better because under this whole time, I thought you were part of the shadow government.
Bro,
You know what? I apologize, Zaza. Can we be friends still? Zaza, I will be your friend.
No. Hold on.
You say no!
Hold on. I need us to get down to something real
All
quick.
right, all right.
Out of character, okay? I swear to God, I had no fucking clue what was going on. I was like, when you did this, I was like, man, this is like some next level shit, Chipz. Like, this is crazy. I have no idea why you're doing this. Like, I don't even know how to process what you were doing in character. Because I was like, this can only get you expelled. And I was actually
No, you had no
genuinely,
clue.
Like, I was playing, even I was playing Alpha at the time, and I was like, I couldn't bring myself to want to harm Chipz because I was like, is this, what's happening? I was like so confused. So yeah, I mean, we can still, yeah, actually, honestly, true.
You know.
But yeah, like in
So
the
much.
everybody meeting, that wasn't like a forming a plan. Barian just told us what the plan was.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be careful. I do have to save some stuff for character stuff because we're still on the fritz. So I will watch myself here. But because there's so much more that we could talk about on this. But yeah, a lot of that should be saved for a character conversation. I'll still think that you're in the shadow government because, in all intents and purposes, I think
that's
you're
fine.
in the shadow
That's fine.
government.
Well, I'm not. You're not wrong. I am a part of a shadow government.
Well, okay.
So
well,
there's a
there you go,
chance
guys.
Yeah.
that they'll make up.
So there's a chance.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
Dude, because for Chipz, that was a shitty moment. Yeah. Yeah, no, he wasn't expecting
Yeah, it was a shitty moment for me too. I wasn't expecting.
it. Dude, who says, I'm sorry, you're making me do this? Smash.
Die. Go. I'm sorry, Zaza. And I was like, well, sorry for what? Man,
For
I
guess,
don't-
because I felt like because I betrayed your friendship. Because in Chip's eyes, he doesn't have that many friends. Yeah.
That's fair. Look, I wanted to talk to him about it, and I tried, but your entire squad were like, on lock with you. They were like, nah, he's not taking fucking visitors. It was hard enough getting the one talk that I had.
That wouldn't have been the time for it anyway.
Because they thought I was gonna kill you, and I was like, I just want to talk to the guy.
Really?
And yeah, you were like out of it. So yeah, they were like, you can't, don't hurt him. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
+1.
Well, yeah. Now I gotta be careful because
We
like
get out of the.
get out. What?
Can we get out of the dungeon now?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we
yeah.
did
I
our
guess.
segment, right?
All right. Yeah. I guess I won't interrogate you anymore. Let's go. Here, I'm gonna just keep on my.
Okay.
You have to
Choo
kiss.
choo.
You have to kiss the
I bring
Victor body pillow.
I'm lost.
That's not an exit. That's a
shut up.
wall.
Shut up.
That was a great use of the dungeon.
It was.
Yeah, it was good. That was a good segment. I like that. Where we aired out our problems. You should do that more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got some beef with somebody, just air it out. And
Take him in the dungeon.
In the dungeon.
Oh my god. Oops, I need to make it a little higher. Higher and higher. I should put this like as an automatic thing. I don't know when.
Like a pin?
Yeah, well, like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I do have it as a pin, but like, I need it like built in the world, so I don't have to fuck with it much.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting
You
lazy.
just shove your camera into something and it'll
Yeah.
do whatever.
Alright, there we go. Got my pins all set. Oops. There we go. Man, there we go. Do you have any Christmas RP planned?
Oh no, I'm officially on break.
So no
I got
RP
family stuff to
whatsoever.
do. I got
Oh.
19 family members coming over to my house, so I gotta prepare for that.
You literally have
my
a
God.
wolf-like family. Jesus. Wolfpack. Well, that's fun. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I got small family, so it's fun that you still got a large family.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, well, I feel better now that I've aired out my Fallbrook stuff a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
But it was messy. It was messy. There were so in Fallbrook we got to see a lot of people. God, there was just so much. Have you seen the recap video that I did?
The recap?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I would highly recommend you check that out when you have a moment. I consolidated a bunch of clips and put it in a narrative with the narrator narrating, and it said like 10 minutes. And I did it right after the first half of Fallbrook, and it just did a summary of everything. And that's why everyone's going.
Yo,
when,
that's cool.
Yeah, when you consolidate it all, it's like has all the information just kind of laid out. And you're just like, oh shit, we had this information. And then when you start looking at it like, oh, we had that piece and we had that piece and no one told us about that. And our left hand didn't tell our right hand. And then we did this. Oh, no wonder we ended up where we were. Yeah.
If
Fair.
someone wants to link that to me, I'll send it to Kaz.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, that'd be great. Hey guys, did they have the ability to talk about the plan? Yes, we just had the plan talk. But we can't really get too much into it because our characters are both heavily invested. So.
Oh man, I want the relationship to get worse. That'd be great.
No.
I don't know.
There's
I like
enough doom and gloom in the academy, please.
I like Chipz and Zaza's friendship thing. It's
Yeah,
cool.
me too.
Yeah. But Zaza gets along with certain weirdos. To be fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get along with Ryder.
Did you just call Ryder a weirdo?
Yeah, I mean, I'm calling myself a weirdo. I'm a.
You put posters around the academy selling juice or some shit.
Damn
you
right.
have no room to talk about weirdos.
I wasn't. It's not a bad thing. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Did you just?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
All right. That's a good song. And as
can't
well,
fucking
we all
believe you right now.
remember. We all remember when you ran to your dorm that one episode like half naked. That will forever be burnt into
can't
my
prove
memory,
that.
thanks to you.
You can't prove nothing.
I saw it. I'm pretty sure that's on one of my VODs.
You know, said you've seen spirits before. Hell, you were having nightmares about gods. I don't know if we can believe you.
Okay, all right. I guess I'm just dreaming about Chipz.
I knew it.
Hmm?
See,
Some spicy dreams.
it's supposed to be a friendship.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Better be. Well, speaking of, do you have any romantic interests as character Zacho in life?
No.
No, dead nothing. All right, so Zach is
They never end well. I mean, the closest I'd say is like Morgan and Zach were like kind of getting close, but like
Oh, really?
there's so much stuff
Oh.
that just happens. Like I don't know if it's what's the word? I don't know if there's a reciprocation. I know that they've had moments, and it's been a really slow burn-esque relationship. But both of them are just really bad at finding time to sit down for one another. And I think recently, actually, in the last episodes, they have more. But yeah, I mean, we're in the break now, and
right.
going into this whole next section, I never feel like we have time to like sit down and
Do you
process everything.
Do you miss those? Do you miss those episodes? Those days of nothing?
God. No, not really. I like the.
You like the pace?
I always feel like I gotta have something to do, but there's always something to do and always people to talk about anyway. Talk to anyway, but I like constant stuff. It just keeps my character occupied, and you know.
Right.
I feel like it makes sense for the environment of the roleplay. Is never having time to really process what we went through.
Right. Yeah, and then finding like that time between like, because there's always dead time, right? That's when you should pick up those pieces and try to get it.
Yeah.
I think some of the viewers might be asking like, "Come on, have those conversations now. It's gonna go too stale," because we only RP once a week now.
Yeah.
By the way, do you miss having multiple days a week, or do you like the schedule?
No, I actually really like the schedule. I think this engine was too oversaturated when we had like 3 days a week.
Oh man, yeah.
It was like,
And I think it like putting that much on you guys as well. Like I think people have more of an expectation of they want more things because there's more days. So
right.
I think it's good.
We had we had less stuff actually back then. To be fair, we just did a lot of social RP.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days we just had nothing, just like a generic whatever. But once we did once a week, it was easier to do focused RP, which I don't know, it's a little bit more interesting I think for people, because everyone has different RP styles. I know some people like to sit there for hours and talk about their day. And then other people want to come in and like shoot some zombies, man. Like that's it. so gotta please them all. Yeah. Get a nice little mix is good. All right, Chad, you got some questions for Zach? Oh, and Kioske was chiming in. I guess supposedly you said some of the exact wrong wording to spook.
Yeah, I think I said the exact same things that Victor said to her when they were going through their relationship situation, and it gave her PTSD of then. I suppose is the best way to put it. But Zach doesn't really know about that.
Yo, girly, you gonna let your past shit dictate your future shit? All right, listen, if you want things to happen, you gotta get over it. All right.
I don't think she wants stuff to happen.
All right, or don't. That's also another option.
Oh my god.
Three
episodes. 3 episodes a week. Oh, goodbye.
Oh God,
Where did I go?
I didn't want to talk to you either.
He's
man.
fucking dead.
Let me back. Where did my?
God. Oh my God, my eyes on my character are freaking out because he has like chips.
Why? All right, everything's fine.
Yeah, we went to like 3 episodes a week for Ascension Academy, but like before that, wasn't it like every night?
Yeah,
Before Ascension?
that was like 3 times a week. Yeah, I think it was three times a week.
I think the most we did was 3 times, yeah.
Yeah, it was Monday, Saturday, and Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's unfortunate though for people that don't have times on Saturday though, because I miss some of the people that can't come.
Yeah. All right, characters that you missed the most that no longer come around.
Pickwick.
Aw, Pickwick! Dude, do you remember when
Yeah,
we played hide and seek on campus and he fell asleep after waiting 2 hours just standing? There's a clip of him just finally falling asleep.
I miss all the oldies, honestly. I miss
Yeah.
Akiyama, Vargas. I miss Specca.
Oh,
Pickwick.
Specs.
There's just so many old characters that I really enjoyed that I feel like were very unique in their own way.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Specca and Rook. Missed them dearly, obviously.
Oh yeah, Rook. Rook was a good one.
Yeah. Dude, I still remember talking to Sachi afterwards, and I was like, I was so distraught. And he's like, it's not like you're not gonna see me again. I was like, you don't understand. I know how RP is. You just died, bro. I'm not gonna see that character ever again. It's true. I never again. That's it. I only got a picture of him now over there, and in my. That's all I got. Memories. Even in VR chat.
You'll see Sashigan. But we won't see. It's only see Rook.
Man. Sage. Man, yeah, we lost. I mean, Fallbrook. Yeah, we just lost Arbor and Nida.
Aww.
Ida. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Man,
miss them.
yeah, it sucks.
A lot of characters are like retiring at the moment. It's been so jarring, honestly. I get it. Like the whole,
Yeah.
you know, I've been doing this for a long time and wanting to do other things and stuff. But it's like, you know, I've been around these characters for like three years. So like I built something with these people, right? And then like seeing Hannah go, it's just like just like that, click of a finger. Next day they're not here anymore, and it's like, man.
Well, you've been here since year 1, and it's been 5 years for you.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, we're not going by AA time.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes
Yeah,
it hurt
you're right.
more, because like they're almost like real characters. They're real people in our lives. Like, honestly, this is the better version of high school or college that I could have asked for. Like, even with all the drama, like, these are characters that I'm more attached to, you know.
True. Yeah.
I have some fondness with my old high school buddies, but like, I didn't know the whole student body like this. I didn't have 30 of these close, fast frenemies, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I never really had frenemies, really, where like you coexisted but were friendly, but sometimes didn't get along. I don't know. Working towards a common goal because you have something. Because most people don't have a common goal. They really don't give a fuck. Like, I am looking out for myself. I'm gonna get through college or get through school. Fuck you. I'm gonna use you, and I'm gonna get to where I want to make whatever money I want, and then they go off and do whatever. Versus here, supposedly we're saving the world. So I don't know. It's a nicer premise in my eyes.
Yeah.
I choose this one.
Better version of
time.
high school and college, even with the darkness and all. IRL school must have sucked then. I mean, I don't know. Did you have a? I don't know. I guess I was picked on. Yeah, I didn't have the best. I was one of those
Me
like.
too.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
That
Fair.
was too, yeah.
Like, I mean, I
I had an okay school.
That's good. I'm glad you did. Why were you picked on?
My accent, like when I was in school, I had a very like thick, fake American accent, and people used to bully me a lot for it. I couldn't get out of like this, like doing this American accent
What do you mean?
because I'm British.
What do you mean?
Because I'm
Oh.
British. My accent is there's clips out there of my actual accent, and when people see it, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, then why
Like
are you,
even now, this
why
isn't-
are you doing it?
I can't. I don't know. I can't get out of it. I can't. I
Is it
cannot
like
get
when
out
I
of
was
it.
Wait,
speaking
wait,
like
what?
Fabio and I did it for so long that it got stuck for a bit?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Look at your eyes.
What did it sound like?
Yeah, give us a
What-
taste.
my-
Yeah, a little taste.
I can't. I can't
You-
do it.
you can't
Unless
even
I'm
do a
talking to
f-
my family.
Oh,
There's
you
a
gotta
clip, and
have
you
a
can
British
say-
person.
I,
Kaz's
They
amazing
play this
accent. Oh yeah, there it is. All right,
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
up. Put it up there. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Oh yeah.
How do I put this down? I don't want to.
Oh, no.
Page.
my chat have never let me live down this day.
Yeah, they're up in my room. Pardon? No. I got to sit in here.
The fuck? Who
Oh my
is
gosh.
this man? Though that was I expected like a slight accent. Nah, dude, you heavy thick in it, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
my
what
secret.
is this? This is awesome.
What?
That's my little chunky badge.
Rock Squad. That's adorable.
Man.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Wow, that was thick. Oh, okay, you know. So how does it feel with all these poser British accents as your teachers?
I mean, I have to fake my own. Like when I played Finn, I played a British accent, right?
It was-
But that was me like faking a British accent.
The layers, dude. The fucking layers,
my
bro. Oh my god, give me a
Yeah.
second. I gotta get us art.
I have to fake my own accent. It's that fucked, man.
So
Wait, why
were
did
you? So you were made fun of by your accent? No one who would
Yeah,
make fun
yeah.
of the accent. That doesn't make any sense. But I guess kids
Because
are
nobody
kids.
sounded like that. Imagine a school. Have you been to Britain? Have you heard half of the
No.
kids and what they sound like?
No, I haven't.
But, yeah. Well, you're lucky.
What does that mean? So they don't have accent like yours? Like so they don't have accents. Or they do, and then you have your American accent,
Well,
and then
they-
they're mad at you because you're trying to sound American.
Yeah, they would always be like, "Why the fuck do you sound like that? You sound stupid. Stop doing that." And I'd have to be like, "I literally can't help it.
Okay.
I'm sorry."
Okay. Okay, so
Also, I
why
was
did this start?
short, And I was a little scrawny kid. People bullied me for that as well.
Okay, tell me how
Aw.
did this start? Like, did you see a movie and you were like, I want to,
Excellent.
yeah, like,
Xbox 360, man. That's where it all
oh, you started gaming.
began. Yeah, I spent way too much time online with like Americans.
Shit talking
and then
Americans.
I picked up the accent, and I couldn't stop doing it.
All right, what games were you playing? That's gonna tell me a lot here.
Halo 3.
Okay, yeah, all right, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
I didn't play any Call of Duties. That game was garbage. I played like Battlefield.
Whoa.
Let's fucking go. All right, gamer.
Yeah.
Nah, well, I mean, he's younger. He would have been in Counter Strike, but it's a little older of a game.
Yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, not my thing.
Mm-mm.
I played a lot of Gmod,
Gmod, okay.
Dark RP.
So how long have you been RP?
You know what
then?
Oh God, Jesus. No, 16 years maybe,
Holy
give or
shit.
take. Yeah, I started really young. Cause I did a lot of like
Since high school.
I did a lot of machinima stuff with my friends back then. Or, like, got
Ah.
Oh,
invited
okay.
to play like stunt double-esque things, right?
Sure.
And we kind of got into that, and then I would go off into our own groups and Yeah.
Alright.
Do little RP sessions.
Well, that's cool.
Games like Halo. Plug in multiple controllers so you could have multiple characters. That kind of.
Did you expect
That
that
other
you were
stuff.
gonna be just doing a shit ton of RP, like streaming and doing all this bullshit?
Oh, when I got older?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
No. I left college to do this because I went to college to do music and drama. I
Music?
did that for like 3-4 years. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what? I didn't know you were a musician.
Yeah, I play piano, self-taught.
Oh.
I play drums. I also used a lot of like Adobe, Logitech. I
Okay.
use launch pads, all that jazz. I like to make my own stuff.
So-
I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why don't you utilize any of that stuff anymore?
I'm gonna buy a piano soon.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
something I'm gonna buy.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're literally
So
in
I'm
a
gonna get back
space
into
where
that.
you could utilize it. Utilize this stuff.
True. True. I'm not so big into like the whole Logitech stuff anymore. Not really into like that kind of. I like more like acoustic, playing it myself kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. Just you write songs, or you just.
I wish
jam?
I could sing. God, I wish I could sing because I would totally like sing along to stuff, but I'm not.
So you're like a classical player.
I've
You like
tried.
play. What kind of songs do you like to play?
God, just whatever I just kind of feel in the moment, I guess, or whatever I'm like interested in, and I'll look up that song and I'll be like, I really like that song. I want to learn like the piano melody from that song, and I just learn that.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but imagine, like, for some odd reason, like, it's funny. We asked him if he could play the flute for us for some scenes, and it turned out that he had just started learning flute, like, I don't know, like a couple months beforehand. So he's been learning to play flute. And so, I mean, hell, if we
That's
all,
cool,
yeah, if we all find out who plays what, we could have a whole orchestra.
A little band, Ascension the musical.
Ascension
Dude,
the
I'm
musical.
so down.
Threw that one.
Yo.
Dude, people have asked. I'm not sure. Dude, we'd end up being corny. It'd be funny. I keep seeing Curry. I'm sorry. I just.
Can it be in like an actual theater, like live action AA the musical?
Oh, where it's like a
I want
stage.
it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
A little stage
Yeah.
play.
Have
Yeah.
oh my
That'd
god,
be
we
epic.
and then we have like an open lobby, and then have like
Yeah.
have like viewers and people come watch
Yeah, that's
like a
cute.
live
Yeah, a little
Ascension
play.
recreation.
A live play.
So funny.
Well, speaking of recreations, we got the fucking tryouts coming soon. That's gonna be insane. Did you know anybody that's tried out for
I'm
that?
excited for that. Yeah. Plenty of people.
Nice.
I've had so many people ask me for like to try and get them into Ascension, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. We just had like new people come in. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you in, even if I wanted to. And then I'm like, listen, it's open now. Go, I don't care what other RPs you're doing.
go.
You've been asking me to do this for like years.
This is your shot. Yeah, take
Now's
it.
your time. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately with RRP it's kind of closed, but what's up?
How do people sign up for those tryouts, by the way?
Oh yeah, nice plug. So basically you can go to most RPers Discord, but you can go to my Discord, stealthrg.gg, what is it? Oh, excuse me, discord.gg/stealthrg. And we in the announcements there, you can click on it. It'll take you to the Ascension Discord. We have an onboarding page there. Go to the informations tab and it'll tell you all you need to know to get involved. We will be closing the signups in the next couple days. I should be, I need to announce that today, but I was doing this instead. But yeah, we you know, we have like, I think almost 62-ish, 65-ish applicants so far.
God.
Yeah. I'm assuming
Crazy.
I'm assuming like a couple of those, like a handful of those are like AOD, but even with that, if I was to like take it, I would say like we're probably looking like if I was to have it, we're at least 30. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It'd be a fun turnout.
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see what everyone does. I know a couple of people are volunteering. Some people are gonna be doing their students as teachers, just an alternate timeline with some funny backstory or whatever backstory.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, get your drink on. Actually, you know what? Fair. I don't know how I got this gun out, but it's like kind of stuck on my hand.
Do you know how it comes
Sorry,
out?
Yeah, I'm too lazy though. You know, you ever been like that?
Too easy to put the gun away.
Yeah. Did Kaz vouch for anyone who's coming to the tryouts? I don't know. Did you?
Did I vouch?
Yeah, there are a couple people I would vouch for.
Yeah.
I just put the link in my Discord, and I was like, hey, go ham.
Yeah. Yeah, the vouching thing really, it doesn't mean like, you know, oh, they're saying they're a good person or that they're like vouching for their whatever. They're just saying that they're probably not going to say bad words. That's usually what the vouch thing is, you know. They're not going to stream bomb us.
They're not gonna be Monka TOS.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all that thing is for. But yeah, outside of that, it's going to be interesting. The one shot, we haven't done a one shot, so I think the one shot will be interesting on the AA world. So finally be able to tell a story just like kind of almost like it should be. I mean, right? I mean,
I wanted to get Zachary put in a professor uniform
you should,
for that.
please, man. You can
Yeah.
come up with anything like
Can you
how is here, why is here.
can you see Hoshi doing any teaching?
I mean, why not? I mean, remember,
I don't think it would go well.
alternate timeline. You can
I
say
see
like
it.
something
in your tiny Hoshi, you having to climb up the stand and just like.
instead of being nice, just have like, you know, like short hair, scar down your face, fucking just bad, you know. I'm Hoshi.
Dear God.
Like Hyperdinger from Arcane.
Or Hoshi as a
Dude.
villain.
Dude, make the buff Hoshi. Make the buff Hoshi model, please.
Oh my God.
Please. Please, you could transform into buff Hoshi. Alright, sorry.
Jesus.
The tryouts will be fun because it'll be like a bunch of serious, some jokes, new people, you know. It'll be fun and some plot, some battle, some fighting too. We're gonna have a whole plot line and then get it going. We're gonna be releasing more information on Tuesday, so stay with us. More info Tuesday. Dun, 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 dun. All right, well, all right, Chad. Give me your questions. Now is the time. Let's hit them. All the questions you want to ask. I could probably keep going with Kaz for a while because there's a lot that we could talk about. But we're getting to that time. Okay, here we go. When it comes to RP, does Kaz think role players should drive things happening, or have some level of hand-holding? This is from Wolfears.
I think it depends on the group that you have. Like, some RPers just kind of get it.
True.
And kind of click and kind of can drive a story themselves if they're presented something in the beginning that's tangible and, you know, something that makes sense. And in some other instances, I think a DM player character is necessary.
Right.
And it's you know, it's good to. My favorite thing is when you have a DM player character that teaches a bunch of people or gets a group together, and then eventually that character has to go or dies, and then leaves that group to themselves to have to figure things out after they've taught them. That's kind of my go-to thing. I like that.
True.
You've done it a couple times before then?
Yeah, that is a go-to method in my own role plays that I do.
The tutorial mentor. Yeah. I know we've been giving our teachers crap, but I think they've been doing a good job. I mean, I think they've been given the bad short end of the stick, really, in our role play. Just as a note from me, Our role play has struggled with professors, hands down, since its inception. The only successful professor thing we really had was, honestly, you and I. I don't think, but I think we were also playing it as a secondary character. We were playing it specifically for plot and driving other people's plot. And I think other teachers are playing theirs more like players, so maybe that is why they're having a harder time. Because if you play it that way.
I think Akiyama was pretty good, like, or Bargus's classes. I was very intrigued in Bargus's classes. I do miss us having a smithy teacher.
Yep. That is one of our openings. Yep. I miss dwarves in general. It's on our docket.
Same, yeah.
More dwarfs?
Yeah.
More dwarves.
Does Zach still respect Chipz as a leader, or would he rather have someone else leading Ignis? Well, I mean, we already know what Ignis is doing for their stuff, but yeah. What does Zach think?
Yeah, I think my thought process at the moment in character standpoint isn't really like scrutinizing who I think. I just think like we're so far into this year that it's like I don't think about that anymore. It's like you're in your position. I just expect you to be good at it. Like, why else are you in it, right? Like, and if you can't get with the program, then your squad is going to pick up the pieces where you can't, right? I think Zachary just standardly like has that respect for each of the leaders, including Chipz.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Them to be good at what they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, leaders they're doing their thing. I mean, you're focused on your people, right? Like, it's up to the other leader to take care of their people, and if they're not feeling kosher together as a unit, that's on them, right? Then get your shit together and figure out someone else, right? That's a good mindset to have. I don't think, because Chipz doesn't really think negatively about other leaders. I mean, the only thing he has a problem with is the shadow government, but we've talked about that.
My shadow government is meant to be like, what's the group in Harry Potter called?
Fuck.
They go to the room of requirements.
The room of requirements?
Yeah, they go to the room of requirements and do their little training.
Oh, the Dumbledore's army?
Yeah, that's kind of what I see my our little group as.
So the shadow government is Dumbledore's army?
What is that group?
So
Yeah.
Chipz, so half the academy isn't part of Dumbledore's army?
Maybe. I'd like to think so. That we're all like working together in this little conniving little circle for our own benefit.
Maybe you
I'm a
misunderstand
little
me.
confused.
When I say shadow government, I mean the people who push their own agendas and then go behind everyone's back and then have the professors agree with it and then come and tell everyone what to do the next day.
Oh.
Though that's the
That
shadow
second meeting
government.
you didn't go
The
to.
second meeting you didn't go to.
No. I don't. Man, if that's true, that's only happened once. Because I can't remember fully what happened. But
Oh, you poor innocent child.
I don't think I've tried to coax professors into like doing something for me.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have. We have some masterminds up in here, but I don't think a lot of them know.
I know
what they do.
Vivina's really tried to get me in trouble before. By professors. And I'm like, okay, Vivina, I'll just let you do you. And then I hear about it from someone else that's like, did you know Vivina did this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not surprised.
I mean, that happens
Oh
in the
my God.
school. I mean, everyone gets
Right.
everyone in trouble, and okay, they don't mean to. A lot of it is just they mention your name in a conversation, and literally that's all it takes. Why did you mention my name? I didn't. You didn't have to mention my name. For some odd reason, it gave it clout. I don't know. so I was talking to so and so, and I agreed that. Well, I'm not saying this is what people say, but I'm just throwing a generic out there. But yeah. In RP, we have seen people have that big role in the spotlight, like Victor and Zaza and Fallbrook, as an example. Who do you think or wish you could see having that big moment next?
I mean, who I think should be having that moment, I think is having that moment. Like
True.
the people in the north, Augusta. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's who I think.
That's where we're
I
going.
would like to see.
Wait, who started that second meeting then?
Who started the
I
second?
thought it was Zach this whole time.
I know. Well, we'll find out in RP.
I guess so.
You saw some from before. Let me scroll up. Okay. Multiple times we have viewers ask for lessons. You as a role player think we need more, or only when they are really necessary?
I was kind of surprised last episode to hear that we've learned everything that we need to learn. I'm like my character's a strong believer of like, and I kind of believe this philosophy in like real life. You'll never stop learning, right? There's always something that I need to learn.
I think people are taking what Kay said out of context, which is unfortunate, but that's how it works. With it. Again, that to reiterate, that was more of you guys are the darkness experts. We can't teach you more about the darkness. We don't know. We can't put on this facade of like people are going to Kay like, what's the answer to the darkness, life, and everything? Kay doesn't know. Kay has a book that he consorts, which is just notes, chicken scratch notes. You guys actually know more. And so that's why he's talking to you guys and writing in the book to get that knowledge. So technically, I guess he can help you consolidate information and then maybe regurgitate it. But I guess you guys have that information. But I think that's what he was talking about. Sure, he can teach you spells. He can teach you complex mastery spells. He can teach you, all this stuff. But when
history.
History, the arts, language, runes, because you guys haven't learned runes yet, which we wanted to get into runes. You guys have no idea how runes work. And that was actually one of our big things, but we never got there, and I don't think we're ever going to have time to get there anyways. But, what he was saying was literally darkness related. All darkness related.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't know the direction that we were going in, I would say, I'd love to see more classes. But I think with where we're going with this, where you're going with this story, I don't think there's really time for that, and I think it makes sense in the current story for there not to be time for that.
I wanted it to go longer. To be fair, all things aside, I wanted another period of time of happiness and whatever, but we've been going for so long. Our peers are done. They're ready. We need to finish the story. We got to finish the story up. Like, we can't keep people here for 10 years.
You say that, but when you get all these new people in and you get like the second wind, you might be like, maybe I can keep this going, but with all the new people.
Well, I mean, of course I can, but like then it would be new people. I wanted to finish this.
We want to close the arc.
I want to close our arc.
Yeah.
All of like I want to still see a couple familiar faces. Sure, I want to have some missing faces, like we've lost some, and like I look around and everything's changed. But like I also want to see a couple of my friends that maybe have made it through, because damn, we're looking bleak. But yeah,
I remember when we first started, when like only you were gonna survive. Or I think just you and like two others or something. Like I remember when we first started AA, there was like a trailer, and there was select characters that would survive, and we all had the expectation that we were all gonna.
Oh, there was no one.
Something like this.
We only said that because we didn't want people to go to Metaverse.
Yeah.
And flood Metaverse with all once the characters were made, which I mean happened anyways, but that's what stopped it for a while, because I said I'm letting Victor do his thing, because Victor already came from Metaverse. Like he was already in Metaverse, so I was we were doing this as a backstory. So that one already made sense. I didn't want forward progression like, oh, you come in, because I didn't want to see people take advantage of AA, come in, make a character, and then go off and go do metaverse and try to do that. That's just weird to me. Yeah, no, that's all that was really. Yeah, it's changed a little bit. Now I don't really. Now I can't. I don't control it. I don't care as long as it doesn't interact and I'm not told that I'm forced to adhere to whatever they're doing over there. I'm fine. I don't care. Metaverse can be wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Alternate universes, parallel universes. I mean, metaverses. String theory. You can go crazy with that shit over there. So, like it don't matter. It really don't matter. But yeah. Oopsies. More questions. What's Zaza's view on the people who have been influenced by the darkness? Would you know who they are?
Yeah, I found out all of them as Finn.
Well, true. I mean, I guess, but this is Zaza though.
Oh, the Zaza. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna be honest. I know a couple. Like I know Gavin. And I knew Lila at the time. Yeah. I don't know all of them though.
Okay. Okay. What is this? If there was a spot aside from Chipz's tree, what spot would Zach and or Chipz find the most comforting to be at in the academy? Wait. I don't know what that means. Do you have a comfy spot at the academy as Zach?
What's your favorite spot in the academy to hang out?
Man, every cool spot that I found, Chipz has already fucking got. These cool little fucking like. You got the one in the graveyard, which is kind of cool.
I haven't
that little like cave.
I haven't been there in forever, and it's been abandoned.
I liked that spot. I thought that was cool.
I mean, that would be a perfect.
Otherwise, I don't really. Yeah, I think the only place I really chill is like the waterfall on the other side. That's it.
Wait, okay, I have a question. You and like Ryder still on good terms? You guys, I haven't seen you guys like joking around, like you and Zaza.
Yeah,
Zaza and Ryder.
Curry. I haven't seen Curry in a while.
Oh, okay.
Like, he hardly shows up to AA.
Okay, right,
so
okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I think the only reason it's been like that is because every time Curry comes around, it's that unfortunate timing where things are like, the
serious,
depressing stages. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you miss all the lighthearted stuff, or are you digging all the pain and suffering?
I am very much a lover of Suffer RP. I do like it, but I do like. I will drop Suffer RP any time to meme with Curry.
Okay, what's Kaz's opinion on the unofficial hiatus of Vanguard FM?
Hiatus? What do you mean? It not being used?
Well, yeah, because first it was Linux, and then after Linux, it was taken over by Jamie, and now Jamie's kind of, really.
True. I do kind of miss the. Everyone's just again so doom and gloom that nobody wants to like get up in the tower, shoot some shit. They should do a podcast like this, but up in the tower.
Tower.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Give the radio spot to Tia.
I feel like people would get.
I don't know if Tia could handle that much spotlight.
Tia hardly talks as is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
She talks.
Yeah.
She'd talk about her crystals.
Oh, okay. And unicorns. And rainbows. And rainbows.
Yeah.
Alright, if there was a chance to return as Finn in some way, enemy or ally, would they return, or are they content with their story?
I don't think I'm at liberty to I'm at liberty to really say.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, ask him about his plan to steal your cat. Wait, you're trying to steal my cat?
Well, Hoshi. Oh, yeah, true. I do like Hoshi.
Kind of
Wait,
was.
why is everyone
There
doing
was like
this?
there's a couple episodes where like I like connected with them, and then I was like, you know what, you'd be way better as my sidekick.
Why
And
is
then I was, like,
everybody
trying to steal
doing
Hoshi.
that?
I'm sorry, man. Because it's a cat, okay? I got a soft spot for cute cat girls.
That's like someone's like.
Whatever you identify as.
Aren't you a dog?
What the fuck what are you trying to say?
I mean, usually dogs and cats.
I'm a wolf, actually.
It sounds like you
Wait,
would eat the
David
cat.
Boy's right. Am
They-
I not worth stealing?
What? Hey, don't try to twist this. All right.
Why don't you steal them back? whoa.
I mean, all right.
It'd be pretty hard to get Hoshi from Chipz, though.
Yo, Chip's coming out with a gat on the Ascension would be kind of funny.
Yeah, just.
Although that promotion didn't do that well.
Fuck the darkness.
Dude, we just have a metaverse snafu. Past Chipz blips out. Future Chipz comes in. Bam, bam, bam. Fuck you, darkness. Chipz never learned magic, so he started using guns. Ekvir Hoshi. Alright, from Celsius. Is there a certain character type either of you are hoping to come through during the tryouts? Interesting question.
That is a hard question. What about you?
I know what I want. I want
Yeah.
another Junbi type. I'm sorry. I spirit animals. If Junbi was allowed to stay there, they would have been able to be my friend.
I want Junbi. Just give Junbi.
God, I'm really not sure. I like every character that I feel like I've wanted, we kind of have.
True.
You have a
Yeah.
lot of archetypes, yeah.
I want a dwarf.
We have such a mixed bag.
I want
Yeah,
dwarves.
true.
Maybe some. I don't know. Do we have a? We have a couple elves, but not a lot.
Yeah, I want some more Ponzi elves. We had a lot of like uptight elves before in
Yep,
the beginning.
it was fun.
And I don't feel I like
Yeah,
I
the
love-
drow,
yeah,
the drow
emos,
siblings.
But Emo's elf is too, I think, like
Paladin.
loyal feeling to everybody. You know, it's not like I'm this
He's not an
prideful,
asshole.
boastful.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want him to be.
yeah. You want a high elf, Dick? Yeah.
Yeah.
More support type
I
characters would
wanted
be
you to
nice.
get to the cloud.
I
this very
guess.
often.
I mean, let us suffer. In my opinion, we don't need no support.
All ADCs, everyone just go in.
What were the events and or characters that gave Zach the most character development in Kaz's eyes? Good question.
I really don't think I can pick. Like, I feel like everybody equally had an impact on Zach. Like, there's so many characters that I just think of at the top of my head. Like, instantly my head goes to like the Jamie situation. Like,
Right.
I feel like that molded my character a lot. Like the mission we went on together, like that connection molded Zach a lot. I mean, obviously Ryder, Stark. Yeah, there's so many. I'd be naming off the entire Ascension list.
Right. Rest in peace, Stark. We missed.
Man.
Yeah, for sure.
I know they have their other RP though, so busy bees. Need another barrier user. I don't know. Is there any power guys that powers that we're missing in our group? I think we have pretty much everything covered.
Yeah, we do have some pretty unique
Yeah.
stuff. It would be cool to have some more like lycanthropes. I think we've only got Nerali and myself now, right? Right? Am I? Because we used to have a lot more. There was like the snake, like an actual.
We did a
snake,
number count.
like the form.
We did a number count of over. What was it again? What's their percentage? The percentage of humans to monsters is there's more monsters than humans.
Fair.
But there's more humans than any individual like type of monster.
Right. I guess. Yes. I guess you could say. But they have, I guess, more. There's a lot more to cover, I guess. I guess we did include elves with all of that with humans. I guess the human type. I guess. Ask Kaz if he would sign the petition to convince Sel to let more cat girls come to the RP.
Yeah, for sure. Well, can they be cat boys as well?
I mean, sure, as long as they adhere to the lore, but most people don't want to use the lore. They come from a certain area. It's sought after, usually. Yeah.
Huh?
When you get
That
older
would be
one
my
day.
next Ascension character, honestly.
I mean, they'd be badass.
Cat boy.
Cat boy. They'd have a rough, could be a potentially
Or,
rough
actually,
background.
okay, no. There is a trope that I do want to see, and it's like been a meme with my community for a long time that my next AA character is gonna be like the fat anime short kind of trope. Like
Okay. Yeah.
fat
Funky.
kid the fat kid that seems like he's a pushover, but then he grows into being like a badass.
Yeah.
I
just-
want a fat kid
Dude,
character.
please, let's be sick. You know what?
Yeah,
Try out
I
people.
want him.
You hearing it? Fat people. Represent.
I want a little chonker.
Give us a chonker.
Come on, man. I'm not talking about thick. I mean like I'm talking about
Yeah, no.
rambunctious.
Rotund. Yeah.
You gotta be round.
Can we bring back the chunky spell? I mean,
Oh my
can Zaza handle the
goodness.
chunky spell?
No,
No.
we can't.
No, okay. No chunky spell. Like, for your chunky out of here. Or the Duvox chunky, I don't know. Alright, any more questions, guys, for this bet? Changing my character as we speak. Oh god, here we go. A lot of
Like,
people
we
have been
can
asking
actually-
questions in the Discord. A lot of you people are nerding out too hard. I'm gonna remind you, you're year one. Okay, alright? Calm down. You don't know much. It's okay. You're
Oh, are they going? They're going crazy.
you're a new bean, okay? You're not gonna have ideas of complex magic or all the different cultures. Hell, you know what? You're gonna get some of it wrong. You know, you're innocent. You're new. It's okay. It's okay.
It's mostly about the character and the personality, right?
Yep. How well you RP? I do not care whether or not. I'm not gonna be grading you on like, oh, they knew what Saigon was and what continent it was, and they could point to it on the map. I don't care. But if that helps you make a good character, then cool. Please do. That's what it's there for, right? Help people make characters. All right. Are any changes to the Zac model that Kaz would be setting up before AA returns for visual flair, or are you going to be keeping that as a surprise, or what?
Nothing. I'm really gonna
Nothing.
change.
Nothing.
No. I believe we were given instructions not to change anything.
Well, that was more to don't like. Sure, you can like do some like I don't know. We don't want people coming with like new heads and like looking older and like for example, if I like swapped into this model for no, I mean this is for older Chipz when I get older, not a month later.
Yeah.
You know, or a week later.
Maybe I'll give him more beard scruff or something.
Yeah, exactly. He could be like a little bit more yeah, exactly. He could. I will say though, for
Bags under the eyes.
for characters, good thing to note. this is for you too, if you wanted to know. An adventure outfit would be probably a good idea at some point. Just
Yeah.
and we'll put more out on that, but like basically an adventurer's outfit, and I think pretty much like I think we might just do like a little colored band on the, like on the sleeve or something like that, just for denotion. But yeah, there's going to be coming a point where we're going to need all that, and
I've got to commission someone.
yeah, and we want to give people a heads up now, because as things change, and I know sometimes that takes time. And our next break, I don't know how long we're going to do the break, but I don't want to go too long. So, yeah. Earlier in the year, Zach was struggling with connecting with students because of treason squad stuff. Does Zach care about missing friends, or is he dead focused on the school objectives now?
Making friends.
When I came back, there was time for that, for like Zachary to think about that again. But then, as things picked up again, and us moving into Fallbrook and then everything after coming back, there's not been really time to really think about that or pick that up again as the character. I imagine when there's a downtime, if there is ever a downtime, it will cross his mind.
So, if you could change things, like, would you have played Fallbrook different now that you've gone through it? How would you have played Zach differently?
Oh, Zach? No, keep Zach the same, I think.
You would play
I liked
Zach.
everything that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everything that happened in Fallbrook was like, there were stressful moments, and there were times where it's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I like that. I like the turmoil and the struggle. I think it was good.
Okay,
Made
so you were a Fallbrook enjoyer. I think because we had it was half and half. We had I think half of our players really enjoyed it, and half were just stressed, would be the appropriate term. The RP was translating to real life stress, which wasn't good. So what do you think, as a fellow lobby runner, would be a good way to navigate that type of situation, maybe to mitigate some of the stress for some of our peers?
Well, first of all, I don't think a DM should really necessarily change the story that they're creating. If you're putting on a story, you should stick with it. That's your ambition. That's what you want to run. It's important to make sure that you're listening to your players where it counts. But if people are personally stressed or going through, turmoil in their life that's, if coming into IRL or whatever, then they just need to step back and understand their own limits. Because changing the entirety of the roleplay to fit people's actual stresses, it could ruin a vital moment that you had planned and that was going to be really impactful for somebody else. It's difficult to appease everybody.
Yeah, especially with how many people we've got.
But the first thing you should always stick to, I think, is your own guns and play out your story the way you want to tell it.
Right.
And if people don't really like it, then there's 1,000 other role plays out there that you can find.
Oh, all right. It's good, solid advice. I mean, it gets hard because you spend a lot of time trying to put on.
You want to make
something
everyone happy.
You want people to enjoy what you just spent a lot of time putting on, right? Map makers and DMs and all the energy, and you want to put a smile on people's faces, right? That's the whole point, right? We're RPing that we're upset, but we don't want it to be real. We want you to be going, yeah, God, I loved when we got in that fight in altercation, and then I hated your guts. Not, I actually hate your guts, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. No, I understand. But we always strive for that acceptance, I guess. Let's see. What does he think about the idea of
This music is relaxing.
That's interesting. What does he think about the idea of throwing new people into the Fallbrook simulation as a test? I don't know. If,
Yeah. I honestly, I'm a strong believer of like, if you want people to learn quickly what your space is about, you put on the worst possible thing that you can, and then it just gives them an idea of the worst thing to expect later on, right?
Welcome to hell.
was it really that
You only
bad?
do social. I mean, it was like, it wasn't bad, but it was peak like
Intense is what it
Yeah.
was.
peak stress. Yeah, for sure.
No.
I love I loved that shit. That's what I live for.
You were. I
Yeah.
could tell you were thriving in that shit. You were thriving, or you were just big old having a good old time. Yeah. I know a lot of people were. Like I said, there were some people like they were really. Some people were really enjoying it. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Tips from someone who has been in AA for 5 years. What should the people coming in expect? They want your advice, senpai.
Jesus, I mean, there are like how many VODs? I just go watch one of them. You'll find one, and like it'll tell you everything you need to know in like 2 seconds.
Oh my god. Come
Probably.
on. Give him something. Give him something.
Oh god, what? Man, what to expect? Well, when I first joined, like it's different then to like now, right?
Yeah.
I think
It was supposed
what
to change.
it's less about trying to like fit a narrative. I think it's more about make your character, put it into the space, and let the space mold you. Don't try to like overthink like, oh my god, what should I expect, what should I do, da 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 da. I think you should make the character that you want to make, put it in, and you're gonna have more fun growing with that character and letting the space mold the character instead of, you know, worrying about trying to already fit the
Right.
space.
Well, you said something cool.
But just expect a shit show.
Yeah.
That's essential.
The core of roleplay is improv. You should
Yeah.
go with the flow.
Yeah, he said it. Like originally we started off. It was way more lighthearted, right? Like it was more. Because well, you guys knew the plan. I gave the speech a million times. Like I wanted it to start off the year one lighthearted. We don't know what we're doing. We're slowly learning, and then it's supposed to get more depressing. It's supposed to get harder. We're now supposed to be having conflicts and internal struggles and. I warned you guys all, like you guys know, I gave all the warnings, like it's gonna get bad. Like I wanted it to get kind of bad. It's gonna get we might be and it's gotten bad before, but not like bad. And Fallbrook was our first taste of it, and it actually made me scared, to be honest, with what potentially could happen with like darkness and the temptations with that, and what pitting our actual students against other students and what that actually means when that happens. Like right now we've only like messed with it like with a punch or idle threat, like people going, I'm gonna kill you. They didn't actually mean it. You know, they're just talking shit like I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft, like they were playing Call of Duty or something, right? They didn't actually mean it. But what happens when it turns real? Because eventually it might turn real. And how do we deal with that? Because that's kind of where we're almost headed. Like I already see the cracks forming, the lines in the sand, what people are tolerating no longer, kind of figuring out who is more susceptible to being a murder hobo, and what are you willing to accept and not accept? Will you step up and express your dislikes, or are you going to sit there and be part of the problem and not say anything? Right? Like, I don't know, and we're getting all of this stuff now. And it's kind of hard concepts to work with, especially when you have a lot of, I'm going to say it, we're all our peers. We all have some sort of insecurities, right? And when you're dealing with hard topics like these are not easy topics to deal with, right? Like, these are not easy in real life. It's hard to even portray them. And we're dealing with probably some, like, we're in VR. Some of us have some social issues. So, like, that's just going to be it. And as a result, we end up with, it's going to be hard to compartmentalize some of those feelings. So I hope as our peers, when we get there, that we can all talk it out and know that it's all loves. forever's endeavors and not harbor that into thinking stuff behind the scenes, and then you leave the RP space because you thought something in your head. It's not actually happening. Just know I always send heart and love. Anyways, got on a tangent. There's more questions. Being blamed for killing Chipz was a crazy few episodes, and I had fun with it. I love that it was all improv as well, no planning. Yeah, that was it. By the way, yeah, that was the thing. I showed up on the meeting and I said, "Oh, they planned this. All right, DMs. I'm just letting you know that this isn't a DM thing. This is me letting you know what Chipz is gonna do. I'm doing this. I'm just letting you know. That's it." And they're like, "Oh." I was like, "Yep, I already had that. I had that shit planned in my head, like in character, while all that was going down. I was not letting shit happening."
Oh, Kaz, I have a question.
Yes.
What did you think when Hoshi like opened the door to the jail when like as Alpha and Garm was coming up, Chess was nowhere to be seen, people are on the ground.
That whole
I
scene was
just opened it, like, huh?
that whole scene was just like no time to process. Just okay, one moment at a time. I love it all though.
All right. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? Will Kaz ever bring Zach into Metaverse when AA ends?
I mean, I'd like to. I've made a pseudo version of Zach, and I just called it like Fenric. But I was like waiting for everything to end to decide if it was just gonna be like, you know, some revamped look-alike son, him, whatever. I only played it once, but then I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait, see how things go. I don't really have. I don't have an idea for Metaverse.
Sure.
With Zach, really.
There'll be options. I know everybody wants to, and they're gonna do it one way. And once we get to the end, it's always been. I don't want to give it away, but basically, there's ways to make it work for congruency's sake for everybody, and I know how to do it. It's just we have to get there first.
I can make Zach in the Metaverse, but it's never gonna be like the same, right? It's not gonna be like the academy with the students, with the friends. I'm just a wolf boy in open lobbies at that point that nobody knows the history of, right? It's like I would rather be Zach here and now in Ascension than Zach.
Well,
like it just Metaverse does not suit Zach. He's made for this.
I don't know if I told you, but I was actually I'm probably always, if I have the ability to, whether I'm like a part of it still myself, probably will run the AA lobbies just for people. I think just if there's a next generation of types, getting that off the ground, you know, even being there for it, you know, watching it, you know, etc. Slowly, then getting it just working, kind of without less of me in it, for the next kind of segment. But I think it would be fun, just for people to have us, because it's a safe space to RP, and I know people might want a safe space like this still for this type of RP. So I don't necessarily want to just have it just shut off. And if the work can keep going, I mean, was a lot of work and love put into the maps and whatever, then, you know, so be it. And I'd like to keep letting the IP go. Whether people want to come back as teachers or go to Metaverse or do whatever they want, I think it'd be fun. So how much does Kaz know about the Wither Moon expedition? That's actually a good question. Do you know much about that expedition during Fallbrook? The Withermore and stuff?
Is that
Oh.
the Wednesday session you did? Where
Mm.
you
Yeah, it was the Monday. They went to.
where you went to the manor?
Yeah, they went to the manor. Found the.
Yeah, no, I watched that VOD, yeah.
Okay. Well.
I watched it live actually. I think I watched
Okay.
I forget who I watched, but I watched somebody.
So then, did you know what was happening? Like, what when they were killing the daughter? Like,
Oh my god.
I didn't fully understand the context because I don't know originally why they were like I picked up like halfway and then I was like, oh, this is happening. Okay.
yeah.
I think I watched at like the point where they were being ambushed by like feral vampires and werewolves at the same time. In that,
Okay.
like center forest
Yeah,
area.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, I don't understand the full context of everything that happened, to be fair.
Well, you can always watch the we sent you the video, so be good.
Yeah, I'll watch the recap for sure.
I'm gonna make a vow now that my kids are gonna join AA in 30 years from now.
That'd be amazing if AA was still going.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All right, well, guys, I think. Do you have any more questions, or we're gonna close it out here? I might just close it out. Let's see. All right, man,
That's fun.
that was fun. You were a hoot. Now, I probably could have kept going for a million years. There were so many things I want to talk about, but unfortunately, we could. 2 hours is. I found it's the sweet spot. It's about 2 hours is the perfect time. So, the darkness talk. I know we didn't even really get to the darkness talk much. I know that's usually our closing talk. Well, let's hit on it. We'll do a quick TLDR. Do you think Zach is going to be susceptible to the darkness?
For sure, yeah. I mean, he kind of already went through that with like his markings and his god. Except it wasn't like the darkness. He just thought it was because it was very similar how it was affecting him. He's an emotional wreck at the best of times. So I definitely feel like it could feed off of him. It has done that before. I believe it did it in the first year. I remember it like took the form and made me and Lila fight each other. So yeah, he is susceptible.
Do you think the Academy is going to be able to defeat the darkness, or do you think we're going to lose?
I think it would be a really cool story if we lost.
God damn.
And I think it'd be really cool if like there was a later on story of like, you know, a post-apocalyptic Ascension world where like it's a band of like old adventurers coming together, piecing together a story and having to survive in the land of the darkness. I think that would be cool, and I could see Ascension losing for sure. My personal headcanon would be wanting to see us lose, but that's me.
It's
but
on the
yes,
table.
I think we definitely could win.
It's on the table. The loss is on the table. I don't know if you know this, but we've had key objectives which we could obtain, and so far we haven't hit any of them. We've gained some allies though, for the whatever final battles to come. So it's not like we haven't accomplished some things.
Fallbrook.
Like we've just botched a couple key items here and there, but we have gained a couple solid allies, which will be fine. But yeah, no, it's definitely it's gonna that makes it more interesting to me. The fact that we are just students and we are just floundering, it just makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
you know, like
I think the flashback that we did is like prime example of what I would love to see. Like a final battle, each student dying one by one, having their final moment. I think that scene was super cool, and we've never done something like that before.
It was pretty
where
cool.
we get to see each other die, and I think that like hit a lot of people really hard.
You don't have to get back up.
Yeah.
Get back up.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, no, that was intense because you saw, was it Gavin?
Yes, I watched Gavin die. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
You know,
How do you go down?
and having to go back to the academy and then like process that. There was like a big monster and he was fighting it, and then it fucking hammered him down, and then I just kept watching him getting hammered.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
it's all I could watch. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a it was a really cool battle. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I did like it.
So you want us to lose? I'm down for that. I think it would be epic too. I think my personal, I think we're definitely heading towards the bittersweet ending, where we defend it just enough, but not enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Fallbrook, I could see that outcome because
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Since you started, because I know originally, like, OG season 1 Chipz wanted the win, I'm assuming you wanted like the win, the academy to win, like there to be this happy ending and stuff. Is that still like the same, or is it different for you? Are you happy with like?
We've been
Yeah.
playing chess with each other since year 2, I think. I've known we've been like since when did we do the first revamp? It was after, it was year 2. Between year 1 and year 2, when I was like, oh god, and I retconned bus, fixed all the plot holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at that point, I got the game moving. I got all my pieces ready, and then I had game board pieces. And then at that point, we've been playing against each other as far as DM and players, where you have the option of winning and losing or whatever. Like the outcome was in our hands. So the admin team has been on the same page. We know what our power items were, and et cetera, and
Awesome.
yeah, we've been doing that for a couple years now, or a few years now, or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, no, this could go. We could win, or we could lose. Either way, I kind of know how it works, and that's, I guess, the outline that matters. And I know how to streamline things into metaverse and stuff. So yeah, I got all that stuff figured out.
Cool.
Was Zach ever watched someone die on his team? Oh, I think he has. Right? Weren't you?
Yeah, Melanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch her per se, but
Yeah, man.
we went through it.
Okay. Well, I guess now that we got on the death note, I guess we'll end it there. Man, Sag. I guess on the death note, we'll end it there. Big Sag. Is Zaza up to RP with AA 5 more years if they do end up losing? Oh, good question. Yeah. So would you join us in the post-apocalyptic war against the darkness?
Yeah, bro. Till I die, I can never get bored of this RP.
Let's go! All right, there you have it.
I'll be 80 years old and I'll still be going. I'll be like, Chip, we gotta go get the X darkness.
Yeah,
They got robots now.
the robots, they got the Skynet darkness. Damn it. Oh my god. Man, oh fuck. We're gonna have to go become Terminators. Alright.
You can have like a World's End bar.
There it is. There it is.
That'd be
Alright.
sick.
I think that's it. All right. Now that we're gonna think that we're all gonna die and the academy is gonna burn, it's a wonderful imagery to end on, don't you think?
I believe in everyone.
I do too. Though.
Nah, we're all gonna fucking die.
No, you're right.
Oh my god.
We are. We're gonna fucking die. I agree. Well, Kaz, thank you so much for coming tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you won't even stand up.
Oh, well, you don't have to. It's just our normal jingle. We just kind of stand up, look at this little camera here, and we just kind of like wave at it, or we just, go, hey, listen here, motherfuckers, you better subscribe. All right, listen, this isn't just an ask nicely thing. This is a get your credit card out kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Dead ass.
Good. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Gaz. Thank you, Core.
Thank you for having
You're
me.
amazing, Core. Thank you so much for getting Kaz here today. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. And I hope you have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Or Happy Holidays if you
Yeah,
don't
man.
celebrate
Happy
that.
holidays.
All right. Guys, have a good evening, night, and holidays. Until next
You're
stream.
able to avoid your family for an adequate amount of time.
Yeah, and don't be like me. Do not bring a gun. This is bad. This is bad. I just don't. I can't get rid of it. There we go. I'll just put it behind.